What's that? What's that? What's that? He be the boy that be up next. No cap. What am I dead? Move how I want, baby, don't stress. 4 laps. Run around the comp, no contest. 4 back. Before I gotta come for your neck.
What's good, family?
You want to do the intro? Yeah. Before we eat.
What's good, family? It's your boy Young God Blow. Hey, how you doing? My boy Jay Sean. Cool. Don't forget it.
What's up, y'all? Today's gonna be a very relaxed episode. We have absolutely no plan. We're just gonna talk and eat because we're fucking starving. We're very hungry.
It's was it 3 o'clock?
Yeah.
It's 3:30, and we have yet to consume anything.
Yes.
I apologize for the crinkling.
Yeah. So let's start. Where should we start? I had a very interesting idea about politics, and when I have an interesting idea, it's very funny. I thought to myself, right?
What's up?
Because I see a lot of comments recently about how let's not start there. Let's start over. I went on a date not too long ago.
Yeah.
I go on a few dates. I'm not gonna lie, but I went on a really good one. Maybe like 2 weeks ago, and I wanted to tell you about it because it was really great. And this is probably the best date that I've ever had in my whole life.
Damn.
Yeah, my greatest date ever. I was with this girl. I'm not gonna say her name. But I was late to this date.
Okay.
And I felt terrible about it.
Right.
But so it started off with me being late, and she was very funny. She was just very cool. We went to get some Spanish food together.
Right.
And then what do we do after that? Then we went to get some ices, like at this place called Ralph's. Pretty good spot. Yeah, Ralph's is awesome.
You took me there.
Gee, Joe, make it gayer. Yeah, so we've been to Ralph's, but I took her to Ralph's, and then we went to her house, and we like hung out on the roof, and she lived in this place where like from her rooftop you could see the entire city, and it was awesome. Right, it was very cool, and we didn't fuck, and I was cool with that. I was like very cool with not having sex with her that day, and it was cool, and I thought it was awesome.
Is the potential there
for us to fuck, or
like for you to take it serious?
That's a good question. You know, I don't think so. I don't think that either one of us are in a place to take a thing serious right now. Right. But I really enjoyed my time with her. And towards the end of the night, she had made a comment about something like, she has a habit of like disappearing. This might be the last time I see her. And I was like, damn, that would suck. But also, what a cool thing that I would have like the story about like the one that got away.
Or the mysterious woman.
Yeah. Right. So I was like, either way, it's cool. And then I bitched out and I hit up again. I was like, I need to see you.
How funny would it have been that she never says that to anyone, but she was just not feeling you. And she was like, I have a habit of disappearing. AKA, I'm blocking you after this.
I hope she had a good time. I had a great time. And it felt like we were really vibing. She was very funny. Yeah. You know how I feel about girls and being funny. Like a lot of girls, and it has nothing to do with being sexist. I know some of the funniest people I know are girls. But on average, girls are not funny. But yeah, she was hilarious. She was very funny. She really got my style of humor. She was very on brand.
You know, that's so funny because that reminds me of something that I actually wanted to bring up when I saw you.
Okay, talk to me.
So you talk about girls and how on average they're not really funny, but there are some that shine brighter than the others.
Yes.
So Dame had recently had a comedian on his podcast.
I think I saw that.
Right, that he's been wanting to have on his podcast for like years, like for like at least 2 years, because he had told me about it like way before. So he finally got her on. I was like, all right, shout out, bro. And so I'm watching the clip that he posted, and I'm like, okay. So she asked, she was like, my ex came to visit me, and guess what gift he brought? Did you see that? So she was like, just guess, and then Dame was like, slides, a purse, some flowers. And she was like, no, chlamydia. And I think the comedic timing on that was perfect because she was like, no, that's a good guess. No, chlamydia, right? And I thought that was fucking hilarious. So shout out to, I think her name is Leah Thompson.
Shout out to Levels to it and shout out to
Levels to it. Shout out to Dame. Keep doing your thing. But yeah, I think that's hilarious. But here's my question, right? Do you, and like this has been a thing that I've seen, do you think funny girls can be ugly?
Okay. On average, they're ugly.
Okay. I say that because I don't think a girl has genuinely made me laugh that I wouldn't fuck.
Like, only pretty girls make you laugh?
Like,
I don't understand what you're saying.
No, so here's the thing, right? Mm-hmm. If a girl's made me laugh, I'm either pretending that it's funny to fuck, or if I genuinely think she's funny, she looks attractive. And I don't know if the attractiveness plays a part. You know what I mean? So I've never met ugly, because honestly, like, the only ugly girls that are funny, most of the time, they're just loud. Or rude, you know? And I wouldn't really consider that funny. I'd just be like, okay, you're just another one of the pack, you know? Like, you're just loud. Like, the girls in high school, they were just loud, and they all laugh, but they were just mean. Like, it wasn't even comedy, it was just mean.
See, in my opinion, most of the ugly girls I know are funny.
Right.
And it's kind of like, just ugly people in general are usually funnier. But I used to date this girl named Aaliyah, and I don't care about saying her name because she blocked me. So, fun fact about me, guys, is that if we break up, I'm going to check on you forever. Y'all all my babies still. I love all y'all. Every girl I've ever been with, y'all all my babies, and I miss all y'all. But, so I always check in on my little girlfriends. I'll be like, oh, how my little boo's doing? So I always go check. The bitch blocked me.
That's crazy.
That hurt my feelings. After I said something about her on the show prior. But anyway, I've talked about this girl before, but Aaliyah was pretty ugly. And she's hilarious. She's so funny. She's probably the funniest girl I know. She's probably top 5 funniest people I've ever met. Very funny girl. But just super, like, not super ugly. She's not like she don't like my dick, but she's very, like, like, she's just not, like, in my list of girls that I've dated or messed with, she's, like, closer to the bottom.
Right, okay.
But she's not she's not like the Pistons. She's like the Raptors.
Okay.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a few games shy of 500.
Just a few games shy of the middle.
Right.
And that's what
so like a 4.
Yeah. But great girl. Shout out to her, even though she won't see this. Or if she does, sorry I called you a little ugly, but you have a strong personality. A lot of other things bring you together. But
all right, for your dream person, right? How give me like the Venn diagram of how Venn diagram, not the right thing, a pie chart, yeah. Give me the pie chart on how important looks, personality, and I don't know what else would come. Just anything outside of that, like the small stuff, right? Looks, personality, and all the things that would make a good partner. How important is all that in a pie chart?
All right. I'm sorry y'all getting an ASMR from y'all.
They probably fucking with this.
I'm really trying to eat from far away. That's a good question.
If you need some time to think about it, I can.
We can just describe your girlfriend?
No, I mean.
Oh, I thought you were about to give a pie chart. I'm about to say,
no, I'm going to give a pie chart, but like in importance to me, and this has always been me.
Okay. Yeah.
I think looks 60%, right?
That's important, yeah.
Right, it has to be, because you can't be attracted to someone that you're not attracted to.
Are there napkins in there?
Let's see. You can't, if you don't find the initial, no.
Beautiful. They never send napkins. I love these guys.
If you can't find that initial, like, okay, I'm gravitating towards this person, they're not the one, like, because then at that point you're forcing yourself to like someone, right? But then I would say like a good, so if 60 is looks, then at least 30% is personality, and then 10% is all the small things, like what you can do for me, or like because like when I think of the small stuff, I think of like, oh, like, are you? I don't want to sound misogynistic, like the cooking and cleaning and like.
Niggas, I don't want to sound misogynistic. Says the most misogynistic shit.
Yeah, no, but like that's what I mean by the small things, like little quirks.
Are you a good woman?
Yeah, the quirks, like the stuff that makes you different from other people, but it's not necessarily personality. You get what I'm trying to say?
When I was yeah, I hear what you're saying. That makes sense. Recently, I was at like a bar getting something like to go.
Yeah.
And I heard a nigga ask a girl, like, are you a good woman? And she was like, yeah, I think I'm a good girl. And then instinctively, right, I didn't even think about it. I just said, who's a good girl? But I didn't mean to fucking like say it out loud, but I said it and they turned around. I was like, my bad. But they was white, so I wasn't like like sorry, dude. I was like,
yeah. And did they laugh or something?
No, they just looked like dead serious. Like, bitch, you just said a nigga just asked you if he was a good woman. You say yes, I'll be your bitch. Like, shut up, bitch.
Nah, for
don't have self-respect now, bitch. Stand on it.
I'm a good girl.
You a pushover. Stand on it, bro.
She wants to be put on a leash and walked around.
Yeah, that's OD. But
yeah,
that's a good question.
Yeah, but to reiterate what I said, right? And I'm gonna explain why it's divided like that. I feel like the looks is important for the beginning of the relationship because of what brings you in. The personality is what seals the deal, and then those small quirks about that person is what keeps it going long term, right? And in that case, it might be like 60-20-20, or maybe even 50-30-20. But like, you know, it's like those moments will have you like, wow, I really love this person, and that's why I think makes a perfect person for you. What about you?
I like that. I'm gonna go looks 30.
Okay.
I'm gonna go personality 30. I'm gonna go the quirks, like you were saying, the intricacies of a person.
Yeah.
Which I feel like kind of coincides with their personality.
Right. It definitely has some points into it. But
their intricacies, like, though, I'm gonna go 10.
Yeah.
What I got, 70?
Yeah, you're at 70 right now.
The other 10 is just kindness. I don't think that has a lot to do with people's personality. I know some mean people that are very nice people. If that makes sense, like mean people that are just like not good people but nice people.
Okay.
So if you're nice, right? I really put a high value on kindness.
Okay.
Shit, and last 20% just ass. Not looks, just ass.
Just ass. Ass is very important.
How fat is your ass? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've recently learned about myself that literally anybody could be with me. I'm very easy to. If you guys are watching this, like, damn, how do I marry Jay Sean? It's so easy. Just be nice and like be nice to me, and I'll just want to fuck you right away. And after we fuck, just get pregnant, and that's it. And then we'll be together
in some form or fashion.
Little how-to on how to keep me as a man.
That's crazy.
You like
in
that,
your life, how many manipulators do you think you've met?
I look in the mirror every day, nigga. Every day I look in the mirror.
You're proud of that title?
No, but I am very good at it. I only recently learned that because there's a girl I talked to, and I was talking to, and she thinks that things are gonna be more serious than they are gonna be. And I just went along with it to fuck, and I feel terrible about it. I feel awful about it, but you know, somebody had to do it.
Right.
And I think that nothing cool about being manipulated. You should never lie to people or manipulate them. It's very wrong. And if you ask me why I do it, I'll tell you I don't know, because I really don't. But some people are just so easy to do it to. They deserve it. You know, that's a hot take, and nobody's gonna agree with me there. But I think you gotta be that person. Their canon event. You know, you have to be that. Somebody has to kill Aunt May or Uncle Ben, right? And it's not fun, right? The guy who fucking shoots Bruce Wayne's dad and mom, I'm sure he's not like having a great time. Like, oh, I love in this universe, I get to shoot him again. He's not having a good time, but he has to do it for the greater good. So if I have to break this girl's heart again to you know, so that she can learn and find her husband, I'll be that guy. I'll be that guy.
You know,
I'm going now.
That was a crazy thing to say, but I do see where you're coming from when you say
no, that was not a good point.
I mean, it's terrible. Yes.
Don't endorse me. Don't encourage me.
But you know, you live and you learn, right? You can't learn from something you never experienced. So you never know. Let's say someone ends up marrying someone who's a manipulator or a gaslighter, and they'll never know. Like if that's their first experience, you know.
That hurts.
And that's why they end up in like unhappy relationships where someone ends up dying or something. I know it's extreme, but it always ends up that way.
You know, I've always wondered how people could end up with somebody like that they don't really love for all that time. And through my life, I've actually learned that it's very easy because people just aren't honest with themselves.
Yeah.
And it's hard. It's not like it's like a bad thing. Like it's hard to be honest with yourself, but I can often see how that happens because it's difficult, and people stay together for a lot of reasons. I am going through a breakup right now. Not going through because I've been broken up for a little while. So I went through a breakup recently. I'll take a sip of my Sprite.
Spicy. Not a sponsorship.
FYTB, brought to you by. Can't wait to say that.
For real. But hey, Coca-Cola Company, if you want to sponsor us, please.
Yeah, please. So I've recently been through a breakup, and this breakup taught me a lot about myself and also like how I view relationships and what I got to work on next. I will say this: my next girlfriend is my last girlfriend, so I'm gonna take my time, and my next girlfriend is gonna be my last one. But
yeah.
It taught me a lot, and the breakup was really nobody's fault. It was kind of just like a thing of, we got together really fast, and then we had a baby, and so it was like a lot of navigating, and a lot of learning about each other. And by the time we learned about each other and realized we weren't compatible, we were way too deep in.
Yeah.
And then we just tried to make it work, and it didn't. It's really nobody's fault. There was no like.
No, yeah.
There was no like big, like event. It just kind of happened over time. But, it's tough because for a while, I was really worried about just my relationship with my son. Like, I was kind of scared that, like, I'm sure, like, a lot of dads that are not with their child's mother feel this way, but, like, I was just scared I was never going to see my son again.
Yeah.
And it makes me sad because my son is, like, my best friend in the whole world. And so whenever I think about, like, not seeing him every day, it breaks my heart. It makes me so very sad. But, this breakup told me a lot because I had to come to realize that I share this child with another person.
Right.
For a long time, I felt like, oh, this baby's just mine. But it's actually not. And so it's teaching me a lot about compromise, right? Being a co-parent, you have to compromise. It's like the number one thing.
Yeah.
So it teaches me a lot about compromise, and it's teaching me a lot about accepting people for who they are and that you can't control everything. I'm having a hard time with that one at the end because at the end of the day, I want to be in control so that I can assure my son's safety to like my desire.
I get what you're trying to say, yeah.
But it's very difficult, and I've just been learning a lot about myself throughout this breakup, and I feel good. I just am very sad about the possibility of never seeing my son. It's like an extra say the word.
Existential dread?
Yep, dread. I feel it all the time. I'm like, damn, like, I just get so worried. But my son is in good hands because he has a great mother, and I'm very happy to say that that's his mom.
Dude, I've been feeling that too, like the existential dread part.
Mm-hmm.
Man, because my birthday when we put this episode up, my birthday would have already passed, but my birthday's in 2 days from the recording, and I'm turning 26, right?
Old nigga.
And like life is coming fast, right? And like I already was the type of person, I try not to dwell on the small things. Before I met my girlfriend, I used to dwell on the OD, like, oh man, life, like one day we're all gonna die and it's all gonna be for nothing. Like, what am I gonna leave?
I just picture this nigga like Morty before he met his girl. Like, oh jeez, man, I don't know what's gonna
I'm saying that while pussy hit my face.
Oh jeez, man.
Nah, but lately it's been like OD, guys. It's getting closer to my birthday, and it sucks because I'm like, I'm getting older.
This nigga took one bite of a spring roll. He just pissed me off. I feel like a fat fuck eating all this food. And
I ate both my spring rolls.
Oh, you did? Never mind. Continue.
Yeah. But yeah, and it's so funny because I actually told my dad about this, and he said something that plummeted me further down instead of trying to bring me up. I was like, yo, Dad, I'm going to turn 26. And he was like, yeah, and in 4 years, you're going to be 30. And I'm like, come on. And then I was like, yeah, and then you're going to be 50. And it's like, wow. And then I just had that moment. I just looked at him. I just looked at his eyes, and I was like, wow. Nigga, we're old. Like, that's crazy to think of, because when you're growing up, time goes so slow when you're a child, then out of nowhere it just starts accelerating at a rapid rate. And I feel like I have so much significant life events happen within like between the ages of 6 and 9, and then like from
you did.
Well, yeah, obviously, but from then till now, it's like everything's a blur. And I did have a lot of experience. I did have a lot of things happen to me, but it's like, where did it come and go? I've been with my girl for 4 years, bro, and I feel like I just met her. That's fucking crazy to me. So yeah, time is going by. You know, I'm feeling that existential dread, and I guess what keeps me grounded is to not think about the future too much. Just think about the now. Just appreciate what's in front of me, and then it won't feel like it's, you know, like at least the impending doom won't be like in the back of your head. But it does keep me up at night.
That's so funny.
Yeah, and I think, you know, it's crazy. This is how I know I'm growing up, because I'm thinking, you know, I gotta get my health in check. You know, I gotta make sure that I get right. You know, stay fit and healthy. And it's crazy because I'm not even thinking about it for like myself. I'm thinking about like when I have future children, I want to be able to go outside and run with them. I want to be able to, like, you know, take them to the park and teach them how to play basketball without being winded and stuff like that.
He's tired of the fat jokes, guys. That's the real reason.
That, you know, it usually don't bother me, but lately it's been extra getting to me. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
I haven't seen one in a while.
No, it hasn't been on the internet. It's been in person. That's the problem. That's the problem. I'm like, damn. But I
haven't seen a fat joke in a minute, guys. If you're seeing it, spam them. Go crazy, because it'll be guys. Don't feel bad. It'll be like in a week and a half from now, so he'll feel better. He'll be fine.
And you put me right back in that place. No. But I'm working towards it. You know, I'm telling myself I'm gonna go out more, because that's another thing. I'm home so often because my job is remote, so I don't really have to go out, and I'm just at my desk, just working on stuff for this or working on stuff for a gaming page. And like I find, there's another thing I told my girl. I was like, I feel not depressed, but like I'm like mad at myself because all the things I find the most comfort in are the things that are holding me back, and I gotta figure out a way to like break out of that, because I love being home. I'm a homebody through and through, and I've always been that way. But like growing up, I used to always have to go to school or go to work, right? So now that I'm doing both remotely at home, I'm like, I'm cool, but I need to like break out that cycle, go out more, and, you know, just watch what I eat. I know that seems contradictory, considering I just ate 2 greasy-ass spring rolls. Them shits was greasy as fuck. My hands were oily as hell. But there's also a soup in there. I'm trying my best. I don't know if I'm going to eat the soup on cam, though, because I'm going to save you the headache later, Jason.
This nigga can't refrain from saying something gay not one time, bro.
What was gay about that? The slurping of the soup. I'm being so serious.
Why did you have to make the sound, though? That was so gizzle, bro. That was gay.
Nah.
That was very gay. I just want you. That was pretty gay.
Yeah, it's all right.
And unnecessary.
I said worse.
Yeah. Guys, he's not joking. He said worse.
Jay Shaw acting like he don't be saying some crazy shit to me.
I do. Sometimes I put like the TV remote, like a bottle or something by my dick, and I'll take a picture and I'll like pretend like I'm sending him a dick pic.
Today, this nigga sent me a picture of him in the shower and put his wet finger like that. And I opened it up on the pack train, and I know niggas looked over my shoulder like, nah, this nigga gay. Because, like, if you just glance real quick, like, oh, like, it looked like a dick, you know? It don't look like a finger. It looked like a dick. So, like, looking at that shit, niggas looking over me like, nah.
Maybe my dick was like a finger, and you really got a dick pic today.
That's crazy.
I love doing shit like that, making people uncomfortable in public. I think if they had, like, a job for that,
you would
I'd be like
that?
The president of that job. That shit sounds so fun.
Just become homeless and just stay on the train and go tweak out. They do it all the time.
Great advice.
Why they want to go?
All right, yeah, the cut is probably gonna look a little weird, and if it doesn't, I'm gonna make it look a little weird. So in the room we shoot, sometimes the AC is broken. When the AC is broken, the camera gets too hot, and when the camera gets too hot, it turns off.
You know, overheating. That's how electronics work.
Yeah, nigga, you know how a camera works. So we back at it again. What was I gonna ask you? Who you voting for? Nigga wrote a paragraph.
Yeah,
I'm ignoring niggas.
So what's the word now?
The word is, nigga, get the fuck off my phone. That's
so who am I voting for?
Yeah, who you voting for this this upcoming election?
You know, and I expressed this for the last 3 presidential elections. It has been, what am I choosing between the lesser of 2 evils?
I thought you voted the last 3 elections.
I have not voted. But
you've been eligible to vote?
I've been eligible to vote for like mad long.
Fuck. God damn, bro.
Because it was this one and the one before that. Yeah, I think I was eligible for the last 2. For this one and the last 2 before that.
On the last 2? Old as shit.
Yeah, because I was 4 years ago. I'd be 22. And then 4 years before that is 18, yeah.
This nigga is old as
Anyway.
Damn, nigga.
I haven't voted since I've been eligible to vote.
Nice.
And it's for that reason. It's because like my fucking options have been really shitty.
Nice. I had an idea. Oh, are you gonna say who you're voting for? You're not voting, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm not voting for anybody.
Cool. I had an idea. So I've been seeing a lot of comments recently about like, I think the dumber people on the internet are starting to catch on of like political divides, and they're like, oh, this comment is really politically divisive because, or just trying to divide the country. We should all just unify and da da da.
Yeah.
What if we held the election as normal?
Yeah.
And whoever wins the election becomes president.
Yeah.
But whoever the runner-up is becomes vice president, and that way,
they'll have like both of their standpoints in the same office.
right? And it'll force us to really sit down and come to a middle ground for these issues. And I know people are going to be like, well, the vice president has no power. Why the fuck do we have one then? Let's fix that. Let's give him a little bit of some say in some shit.
That's such that is so crazy to think about because, you know, and actually it's not. Because Republicans and Democrats, like people who like follow those political parties, think they have different views, but most of the time their views are the same. It's just packaged different. Yeah. So it's like, it, you know, there probably won't be that much like pull in either direction because they all think of the same thing. Yep. And then when both political candidates come together, you all realize that the president can actually not do much at all anyway. Right. It's the fucking judicial system and the legislative branch. But yeah. Well, it means that's in the legislative branch. But judicial's under that, right? Yeah. Yeah, legislative branch. Because they're the ones who do all the laws and everything. Yeah. And that's difficult. But I just thought, how interesting would it be if Donald Trump was still in office, but under Kamala Harris, or vice versa? That shit would not work at all. How funny would it be? It's supposed to be democratic, right? Our system is based on a democratic theory, right? That we're supposed to come together and all partake in how society runs in our country, right? So why not make the two people that are on pretty much opposite sides of the spectrum, make them come together and come to a middle ground? Right. Why not? You know, in theory, if that's what we're supposed to be doing, I thought that would be a funny idea. Yeah, that would be hilarious. Now watch them kill me and steal my idea. Did you hear about the guy who died at Disneyland, but he couldn't? His wife. Yeah, because he signed up for Disney Plus. I just saw that today. That is fucking crazy. In the barber chair. What was inside the fine print? Like, what did niggas say? Like, was it really worded? If you die at any of our parks, you cannot sue us. No, I think the actual thing is that you can't have a case against them at all. You just can't sue them at all. That's crazy as fuck. Can you imagine? You just want to watch a superhero movie, yeah, and then you die, and now you can't get no money off of it. Your family can't get no money. That is fucking crazy. Yeah, so that's probably gonna most likely that's a big case because it'll set a precedent for what they can and cannot put inside these contracts that nobody reads. And so you'll really have to, because in all honesty, they can put anything in there, and as long as you sign it, right, now you're like liable, right? Forever. So now you're making like illegal for me to kill you, like you can really put anything in there, right? Be like, okay, if you sign here in the fine print, it says, and on the 7th Tuesday after you sign this contract, I am legally like obligated to kill you, like. Nigga, what? Yeah, and they can just get away like, he signed the contract. Can't do nothing. Right. Can't do much. That's still like, you still breaking the law. You still murdering somebody. Yeah. So I think that well, this is interesting because I forgot how he died, but like it's not criminal law. It's like civil, right? Yeah. So it's just like protecting them from lawsuits. But it's interesting to say that they would have no liability whatsoever if someone dies. Did he have like a heart attack in the fucking park? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm about to search it up because I don't know how he died, and I'm like, how did you die? I think it has something to do with the park for sure. Okay, Disney World death. Hilarious. Oh, as a man, his wife died. Yeah, his wife died. Because she consumed bad food at the park. Oh, they're liable. That's 100% liable. In any other case but this one, because he signed this contract. She consumed food containing allergens at a restaurant. Yeah. She was allergic to nuts and dairy, and it had nuts and dairy, and they told the waiter before, and it still. Nigga's name is Piccolo.
The nigga, like the guy.
Like from Dragon Ball, is literally Piccolo.
That hurts. You're a loser and your wife is dead. Nah, let me not even joke. That's fucked up. I'm so sorry that you're going through this terrible time.
Oh, man.
Dude whose wife is dead. I'm really sorry. Piccolo.
Because terms Piccolo agreed to, he signed up for a free trial.
Piccolo is dumb funny.
Can you imagine your wife died, you can't do nothing about it because you signed up for a free trial of Disney Plus. Like, you didn't even pay for the shit. You just probably like, damn, I really, really want to see what Loki season 2 is looking like. I could binge watch it in 2 days. Let's get this situated. Your wife dead. Ah, man, fuck Disney. Nigga, fuck you.
That hurts. That really does hurt. Nah. What would you do? You can't even do nothing. Like, let's say they rule it that you can't sue. Now what? You just have, like, a dead loved one and no money. That fucking sucks. And it really is on them.
It says, any dispute between you and us, except for small claims, is subject to a class action waiver and must be resolved by individual binding arbitration.
Mm-hmm. That hurts. That hurts.
Then continues to say, we are deeply saddened by the family's loss and understand their grief. Given that this restaurant is neither owned nor operated by Disney, we are merely defending ourselves. But it's in your park, bro.
Yeah, corporations is fucked up, guys.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck about nobody. Like, everyone is an ants to them.
Yeah, corporations are fucked.
Small cogs in the giant machine.
God, corporations are fucked. That is fucked. Oh, man, Joe.
I can't imagine being in that situation.
Like, you can't do anything.
Right.
I can sue the restaurant. That's not a part of Disney.
Right.
Because they're still liable, I'm sure.
Right.
You didn't sign a waiver with the restaurant. That does hurt, though.
What if they're like, if she was allergic, why did she eat it? What if it was like a dish that clearly has nuts in it, like a pecan pie? Like, she asked for the pecan, or however you want to pronounce it.
What did you call it?
Pecan.
I fucking hate you.
I alternate how I say it. I just feel like pecan was right.
The wrong way.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
like it clearly has the word nut in it. Like, why are you eating that? You're a dickhead. She deserves to die.
She said no nuts, and the nigga just didn't skeet her shit. He was like, I thought she meant she was allergic to. No nut. no nut. I did a nut in it. That was a poor joke, a poor man's joke. And we should not be joking about this dead girl and her family. I'm sure they're going through a lot.
Yeah, he signed up for it on his PlayStation 2.
PlayStation 2?
No, like on his PlayStation as well.
So this nigga's a cheap bastard. Free trial, no new PlayStation. This nigga's a loser, bro. You know what's so funny?
Mm-hmm.
That story is so funny.
Yeah.
Would you rather, or would you take a deal where you get your dick sucked any day by anybody in the whole world?
Okay.
Right? Of your choosing, right? You choose anybody to suck your dick.
Right.
And they sucking it. Right? But one day out of the month, a random person sucks your dick. You don't get to pick them. Random. Man or woman. Random person.
I feel like you asked this, but I don't know if you asked this in front of the camera or not.
Nah, I didn't. I asked it upstairs in front of Serena.
Oh, yes.
That terrible fucking joke that I'm not going to repeat.
Yes.
I'm not going to repeat it.
That was funny.
That was sick.
That was hilarious.
So I'm telling you, I'm going over this question with Joe in front of my baby mother, and I'm like, I can't even say it. It's so disgusting. I'm like, anybody can suck your dick, man or woman. And she was like, or animal. I'm like, what the fuck is your problem?
Or animal.
And she said it just like that.
And it's like that meme of that black guy who called the cops. And he like. She thought she fucked up the game with that one.
And me and Joe looked at each other like, is this girl fucking serious? I love that girl. Like, that was so funny. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was funny. That was fucking funny.
And then we just had to look at her like, are you fuck? We're not saying that. And I ended up saying it. So now if we get paid.
So 6 days out of the week, the person of my
the whole month. You get the whole month. Dick sucked by whoever you want. But one day out of the month, random day in the month, random person.
And it's just for 1 month?
No, it's your whole life.
Oh, okay.
But every day, 1 month, a random person sucking your dick.
Am I risking getting a disease from someone who has?
Nah.
Okay, so I'm clean.
Yeah, you good, Joe.
No, yeah, I'll take it.
It's getting so.
It's just that one day of the month I look down and I see a beard, I'll be like, damn. Damn.
This is why nobody likes this show. It's like a game. So,
Can you imagine too? Like, and they're not even gay. They just forced to do that shit. So now they give you the worst head ever. Ah, man. Is it till I bust? Because then that's
I guess so, Joe.
That's a different story, man.
I guess so, Joe.
That's a different story.
Would it be fucked up if we got two niggas back to back, like on the 31st and the 1st?
Nah, that would be crazy. Be like, okay, the 31st hit, and it's like, you can't pick today. It's like, all right, at least I get to pick tomorrow.
It's the same nigga.
Joke's on you.
It's the same nigga.
Can you imagine just feeling the beard grazing your balls?
No, I can't imagine that, Joe. I can't say I can imagine that.
Just fucking slurping your shit. You just feel like a brush of coarse hair on your nuts.
Yeah, that hurts.
Damn, man.
Yeah, gay niggas is brave for that. Niggas be talking down on gay niggas. They the bravest ones because I can't do that. I can't
like that shit, bro. We're like, they're brave, nigga. That's like us eating pussy. They're like, yeah, look.
I probably like, them niggas brave.
So like, the pussy looks scary. I feel like every gay nigga say that about pussy. The pussy looks scary.
I've never heard a gay nigga say that, bro.
I heard some gay niggas say that.
I hear gay niggas talk about pussy like a Danish. Like, not for me. Just not my cup of tea.
They put a whole fucking phalanx in their mouth.
Oh, what? What word is that?
I don't know. I just said it. I think it means something. Hold on. I gotta search it up because I don't want to look like a dickhead.
Joe, you're a funny guy, bro.
A tactical formation consisting of a block of heavily armed infantry soldiers.
So not what you thought it was. Not what you thought it was.
Oh no, the word phalanx comes from the Greeks. The Greek term literally means log. So phalanx, because it's like a log. I know it wasn't bugging. I knew it meant something like that.
Congrats, Joe. Are you happy about that? You happy that you made that little joke right there?
Yeah.
You're fucking gross.
Yeah.
What do you think is our worst episode?
Our worst episode?
Yeah. This one.
No, I actually enjoyed this episode.
Good.
I enjoyed this one more than fuck. It was one of those early ones where we were just doing by ourselves.
Oh yeah, I loved all of those. Those are all my favorites.
Oh man, it's like they had shining moments, but overall they were just like whatever.
Oh, damn, I thought those
maybe the one where I was in my
bangers.
pajamas.
With the crazy girl stories, that's like our we got the black girl clip out of that one. We love black girls.
I know we got the black girl clip, but I didn't.
That sounds crazy to call it that.
I don't remember anything else from that episode.
You told the story about how you was in the library and then girl made it seem like you did something to her.
Yeah, that was fucking crazy.
What a great story.
Probably Dom's episode. Now that I think about it.
Damn. I took the words right out of my mouth. Why do you think that episode wasn't?
You know what it was? Favorites? We were fishing for views, and she was the one person who had the most followers out of everyone we interviewed.
Yeah,
but
I think it just didn't go well.
It's her personality didn't mesh well with our brand.
I agree.
I'm not gonna put her down at all because
no, she was a great interviewee.
Right. Like if we were like
Breakfast Club,
like BBC or like any of those people would be like, okay, yeah, so your new launch, like that would have been perfect. But she
was a great interviewee for that. Just not
we're trying to have entertaining clips. Like, come on. At the end of the day, that's the bread and butter of this podcast.
Yeah, that's all we got, bro. We don't talk about shit else.
And then on top of that, she felt like she was too bougie to repost.
Joe took that personal.
Yeah.
Some people I know that they're not going to repost. But to be fair to her, we really only put up like 3 clips.
Yeah, but like that's the reason why. Because we put up 3 clips and then she wasn't jacking us. So it was like, true. So it was like we weren't going to, that was the reason why we were going to clip them. So cause we were like.
No grudge, no shade. She was
we still love her. It's just,
she was cool.
She doing her because she was cool. She was into anime.
Yeah, she was mad cool.
She her personality was dope.
It just didn't It didn't clash our show. What do you think the hardest thing is to joke about?
The hardest thing to joke about?
Yeah, in the world. Like what's like just the hardest thing to make fun of?
There's nothing hard to make fun of because I was thinking like dark humor, but that's the easiest thing to make fun of. Like I don't think there's because you can make jokes about stuff that you shouldn't joke about, and it's like the easiest thing to do. Yeah. Now I'm trying to think what's the hardest thing to do.
Like what material do you try to stay away from? I'll go first. My sister is autistic.
Oh, that's a no-brainer. All right. So let me say this.
But my sister is autistic, and so usually I don't joke about autism at all. But I was on the phone with somebody recently.
Yeah.
And I was like telling them about myself. I was like, my sister's autistic. But I just felt like in a joking mood. And so I was talking to this girl, and I was like, sometimes I think, right? Because my sister's younger than me. I have a little sister, and I was thinking, I was like, how close was I to like being you? Because sometimes like she does stuff, like she'll like do like motions or stuff and make a noise, and I do the same thing like when I'm alone. Right. So I'll be like, damn, how close was I to being in your position? Like how close was I to being autistic? Mm-hmm. what happened in there that I missed that you hit? Like what went on, bro? I don't know. That was
I think that's just like a thing of maturity because I got older.
I told my joke and Joe said, "Yeah, like this nigga's just not mature." Like
No. Like because you said like it's not hard to me. Like because if you're someone who has no ties to someone with autism or Down syndrome or any like,
it's like a quick
right. It's joke. So easy to make a joke about that. Like an easy joke. But then like let's say you know someone who's been sexually assaulted and like that's like hits close to home. I mean,
not to make light of that situation. That's not funny at all. But it's an easy. It's like a. But
that's what I'm saying. Like everything could be made easy. It's just like in terms of like your own morals or where you stand at it. Because I know when I was younger, I used to say some crazy shit.
Let's clarify. Nigga say younger. You mean like 2 weeks ago? Like, you're talking about younger?
No. Like when I was in high school, I used to say the F word, the R word all the time.
What's that word? That's
not my vocabulary at all anymore.
What's that word and R word?
You know, I'm not gonna say it.
This guy stinks.
And it's because I just grew up and I realized that those words do more harm than good. Even though I never used them in, like, let's say I'm playing a game and I'm like, oh, you effing, right?
Guys, the channel is a rebrand. It's a whole clean show now. We don't curse. You effing.
What, you fucking.
No. You just ruined the whole rebrand.
But yeah, I don't mean it like, okay, you're a gay person. I just mean like, I'm just angry at you. South Park did a whole episode about that too.
I still frequent the words, both of them.
Yeah.
They're great.
Yeah,
I use them.
They're powerful words. When they come out, they feel powerful, but I feel like you have more power when you can restrain yourself from saying it.
The fucking Drewski tongue stick and the fucking head nod. Like, yeah, I just killed that shit. No, nigga. We get nothing but F words in our comments.
Would you ever go on Drewski's auditions?
Fuck no.
I be watching this shit with my girl, and I'm like, yo, this is tough, right?
You gotta be a damn fool.
Because it just matters on how Drewski feels when you walk in. Like, no matter what talent you have, no matter how you look, it's just like, because you could look like a regular person, and just by the way you walk in, he'd be like, get this motherfucker out of here. Or like you could have actual talent, like you start singing good or like rapping like you know how to rap, but like, we don't want that bullshit. Get him the fuck out of here. Or he throws a fucking chair at you, like nigga what? Yo, I think the funniest ones will be when the niggas walk in mad confident and he like get him out of here. Fuck you smiling for.
I like that every time like a nigga that looks like affiliated come in and nigga go whoa.
Right. Right, those would be the funniest because he has like two ways to play it out. He'll be like, yeah, sign the contract. Get security, make sure you watch it. Or he'd be egging them on like, yeah, you kill people, right? Yeah, that's what we need on this. You a snitch? Cause I fuck with snitches, yeah. I think that's funny as fuck.
Drewski's a funny nigga, bro. Shout out Drewski.
You know they had him on fucking First Take.
Yeah, sometimes, listen, and I know that I've never been on anything, right, besides this. But sometimes I'll be looking at niggas like, why? Like Lil Wayne. When Lil Wayne is on First Take, I'm like, what the fuck is Lil Wayne? Lil Wayne is just a fan like the rest of us.
What does he bring to the table?
When does Lil Wayne ever play professional basketball? Now, we was talking about skateboard, X Games on fucking, they have Wayne up there. The nigga, I've never even seen that nigga with a basketball, bro.
True.
I've never even seen Wayne pose with a basketball before. Why is he on fucking the shit with Skip and them? Why is he up there?
Right.
Why is he up there, bro?
Do you feel like Wayne should cut off his dreads?
No, I don't. I think he should keep it for the rest of his life. I think Lil Wayne's going to be the next big rapper to die. That's my big prediction. And I don't want that. I'm not looking forward to that day. I'm actually a Wayne fan. But when you look at this nigga life, bro, he's been through so much and like...
Is it going to be because of drugs, you think?
Nah, he gets seizures frequently without the drugs. He's just prone to seizures. He's epileptic. And so, like, I remember... In the early 2000s, that was like a big thing. Like every other week you would hear about how Lil Wayne had a seizure.
Yeah, I do remember that.
At some point, them just have to win. Like I'm not trying to be mean, but like at some point, like the nigga has to go.
That shit, like that's such a scary thing because like imagine you're not by someone one day and you're having a seizure.
My favorite story about epilepsy is that I have a friend in high school. My man has epilepsy, right? Mm-hmm. And one time in high school, they used to make you do a stupid thing. We had to raise your hand and get a pass to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
So one time, but you couldn't use the bathroom the last 10 minutes of class.
Yeah.
So one time, like, miss, I go to the bathroom. She's like, yeah. And I got up, and as soon as I get to the door, he's like, wait, miss, it's the last 10 minutes. He can't go. So I take out my phone, and I went like this in his eye to try to give him a seizure.
This nigga is fucking evil, bro. I can't pee, nigga. He gonna die.
He was fine, but like, I just had it, bro.
You know, it's funny. I have a story. Same situation, but opposite, right? I went to the movies with one of my mans, and he was epileptic, right? Yeah. And what movie we go to see? The first Doctor Strange. Oh. Nigga, he was sitting right next to me, right? The scene comes on where he's going through the wormholes, and I'm like, nigga, and I put my hands over his eyes. I'm like, bro, you can't see this. And he's like, thank you, Joseph, but you could move your hands. I'm like, nah, nigga, I don't want to risk this shit. You gonna die.
Yo, bro, epilepsy is so funny.
It is so funny. I don't even talk to that guy anymore.
Cause light just fuck with your brain. That's dumb.
I'm not gonna lie. That shit is so funny, but sometimes when like I watch something and it be flashing, I'm like, that shit hurt. Like, that shit hurt my eyes. So I can imagine when people who are prone to that shit, they see that shit, their brains probably just go like this, bro.
Yo, the same nigga. One time we was playing a game with the nigga. We playing Fortnite when Fortnite just came out, and niggas was playing Fortnite till fucking 4 or 5 in the morning. Yo, the niggas on the game. He's like, yo, guys, I'm like so tired, bro. Like, I can't play. You're like, bro, one more game. Stop being a bitch. We just kept playing with the nigga, bro. Nigga will come to school the next day. We're like, that nigga a bitch, bro. He probably sleeping. That nigga had a seizure when he got off the game and went to sleep. Fuck. Nigga comes like 3 days later, like, yo, bro, where you been? Nigga had a hole in his tongue. He bit a chunk out of his tongue.
That's scary.
Yo, and me and Dre don't feel bad to this. They be like, damn, you almost killed that nigga to play an extra Fortnite game or two. And the nigga sold us like he did. He sold us.
That's how Jay had me last night when we was playing GTA. Nigga was betting on GTA, they refused to let me go. He's like, nah, you gonna stay here until I feel like I'm done, till I'm up. That's been this episode of FYTB. If you enjoyed chilling with us, make sure to follow our gaming page, because we do the same thing while playing, right? And if you just like seeing our faces in this setting, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button. We might have a guest next week, we might not, who knows?
Nah, we're gonna have a guest next week, nigga.
But this was cool. You know, this is like a change of pace. Honestly, we didn't preface the video by saying this, but this is the first episode we didn't have an outline.
I did say that.
You did? Mm-hmm. All right. Well, let's end this episode. I said it last time. You say it this time.
Hey, let's get it. Gotta bring it back like a fit it. A ball in the game, no gimmicks. They wishing for a dream, I live it. Call me to the stage, I kill it. Little they know I'm chilling. I get it, y'all live it. I feel it, y'all mad, I get the wrong.